Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour approaches. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But how slowly this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp and with revelling. Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youths to merriments.
My lord Theseus!
Good Aegeia, what's the news with you?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Gracious Duke, since she will not consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, that as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to a nunnery.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
To abjure forever the society of men. Therefore examine well, Hermia, whether you can endure the livery of a nun, to live a barren sister all your life.
So I will live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, either prepared to wed Demetrius, or on Diana's altar to protest forever austerity and single life.
The land, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him.
I am my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, and, which more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should I not then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Neater's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much. But Demetrius, come. And come, Aegeia, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens holds you up to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta. What cheer, my love?
Ay me. The course of true love never did run smooth.
If then true lovers have ever been crossed, then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross.
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in the wood where I did meet thee once with Helena, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place which thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Fair again, unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affections move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine!
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night through Athens' gate we have devised to steal.
And in the woods, where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, there my Lysander and myself will meet, and thence from Athens. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my love. Fair Helen, adieu! As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some, or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. For ere he looked on Hermia's eyes, he hailed down oath that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and then to the wood tomorrow night will he pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But herein mean I, to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You would best call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess for their wedding day.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Say what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover who kills himself, most gallant for love.
That will require some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure. To the rest. Yet, my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely, or a part to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of the prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Name the rest of your players. This is Hercules' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith! Let not me play a woman. I have a beard coming.
Why, that's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
Why, if I may cover my face, let me play Thisbe too. Oh, and they'll speak in a monstrous little voice.
Disney, Disney.
Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus, and flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor. Robin, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quinn.
You must play Pyramus's father. I, Thisbe's father. Snug, the joiner. You, the lion's part. I hope here is a play fitting.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Why, let me play the lion's part too. Oh, a roar that I'll do any man's heart good to hear me. A roar that the Duke will say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
You should do it too terribly, that you would fright the Duchess and the ladies, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us all, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if we were to fright the ladies out of their wits, why, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. Oh, I'll roar you into any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard were I best play it in? Why, what you will. I will discharge it in either your orange tawny beard, your straw-colored beard, or your perfect yellow.
Masters, here are your parts. And I am to request you, to entreat you, and to desire you to come them by tomorrow night and meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town by moonlight. There will we rehearse. For if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. I pray you fail me not.
There shall we meet, and there shall we rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton! Am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, versing love to amorous Philida. While thou here, come from the farthest deep of India, but that the bouncing Amazon, your buskinned mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus? For shame, Titania, glance at my credit with apology, knowing I know thy love to Theseus.
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the midsummer spring met we on hill, dale, forest, or mead, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea's contagious fogs, which falling on the land hath every pelting river made so proud that they overborne their continents. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. I do but beg little changeling boy to be my henchman.
The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, but she, being mortal of that boy, did die. And for her sake do I rear her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If he will patiently dance in our round, and see our moonlight revels go with us.
Give me that boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies away! We shall tie downright if I longer stay.
Oh, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. Puck, come hither. Do you remember, once I sat upon a promontory, and did hear a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea did grow civil at her song?
I remember.
At that very time, I saw Cupid fly between the cold moon and the hill. A certain angel took at a fair vestal virgin, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow. But I saw young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial votress passed on in maiden meditation, fancy sweet. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower. The juice of it, on sleeping islands laid, will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this flower.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it on her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it lion, bear, wolf, or bull, she will pursue the soul of love. And ere I take the charm from off her sight, as I can take it in another herb, I'll make her render up the voice. But who comes here? I am invisible, and will overhear their company. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou told me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant. Yet you draw not iron from my heart as true as steel.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in the plainest truth, tell you I do not nor cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, The more you beat me, the more I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, beat me, strike me, neglect me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look at thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave this city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not. To trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of this desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, and for that, it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore, I think I'm not in the night, nor doth this wood lack guards of company for you. In my respects are all the world.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
Let me go! But if thou follow me, do not believe, for I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there? I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows, quite over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with eglantine. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do so when the next thing he espy may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
And a fairy song, at our quaint spirits, sing me now asleep.
Near and fairy, and
in thy eye that shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy deed. Wake when some vile thing is near.
My love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
You take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart can be made of it. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, fair Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friends, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master sent to spy the Athenian maid. And hear the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Girl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe.
Do not kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay. On my peril, I alone will go.
I'm out of breath in this fun chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, mine are oftener washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear. The beasts that meet me run away for fear. But who is here? On the ground? Lysander. Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire will I for thy love's sake. Where is Demetrius? How fit a word is that vile name to perish by my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander. Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? I do repent the tedious minutes that with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not trade a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye, but you must flout my insufficiency. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another be therefore abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address her love and might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Oh, what a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander! Lord! No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
We all met?
Pat. And here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we will do it in action, as we shall do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Willie Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to slay himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By a lichen, a polysphere.
I believe we must leave killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let it seem to say that we do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
Oh no, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves, for to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl alive than your lion living. You ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must say that he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name. Oh, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus or to the same defect. Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would entreat you, or I would request you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think that I come hither as a lion, for pity on my life. And there indeed, let him name his name, and tell them plainly, he is Snug, the joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But then there are 2 hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into the great chamber. For as you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
Look in your calendar, in the almanac, find out moonshine, moonshine.
Yes, it does shine that night.
Why then? Oh, we may leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Or one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern and say he comes to present or to disfigure the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must bring a wall into the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe says the story are to talk through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some loam or some broadcast or some plaster about him to signify wall. Or let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall the lovers whisper.
If that is all, then all is well. Come, rehearse your part. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and select everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we, swaggering so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play? I'll be an auditor, an actor too if I see cause.
Pyramus, you begin.
Line.
Thisbe.
Thisbe. Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors.
Of odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe. But hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a little while, and by I will to thee appear.
Must I speak now? Aye, marry, you must. For you are to understand, he is gone but to see a noise he has heard, and is to return again.
Oh, most radiant.
Almost radiant!
Almost radiant.
Almost radiant!
Almost. Almost radiant. Pyramus. Most lily white of hues, of a color like the red rose on triumphant brow. Almost bristling juvenile, and beak most lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet shall never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus tomb, man! You must not speak that yet. That you say to Pyramus. Pyramus, your cue is past. It is never fire.
As truest horse that yet shall never tire.
If I were fair Thisbe, I would only lie.
Oh, what? We are haunted. Fly, master, now! Why do you run away?
Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see on me? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bottom, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I will march up and down, and I will sing, so that they will hear I am not afraid.
The ousel cock so bright of view with all his tawny bill, the throsser with his notes so true, the wren with a dull quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The wren, the sparrow, and the lark, the plains are cuckoo grey, the whose note full many a man doth mock, and does not answer nay.
For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who had given the lie, though he cried cuckoo, never so?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, which moves me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee!
You should have little reason for that, mistress, methinks. Nay, yet I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Oh, not so neither. Yet if I had wit to get me out of this wood, I have wit to serve my own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain in whether thou wilt or no. I do love thee, therefore go with me. I will give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I will purge thy mortal grosser so, that thou like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed.
Ready, and I.
And I.
And I.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and jewelberries, with purple grapes and green figs and mulberries. Nod to him else, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail.
Hail, hail.
Oh, I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Oh, good, Master Cobweb. I shall desire you of more acquaintance. If I cut my finger, I shall make good with you. Your name, I beseech you?
Peas Blossom.
Good, Miss Peas Blossom. I pray you commend me to Master Peascod, your father, and to Mistress Squash, your mother. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you?
Mustard seed?
Oh, good mustard seed, I assure you. Your kind hath made my eyes water ere now. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too.
Come, lead him to my bower. The moon methinks looks at the watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue and bring him silence.
If Titania be awaked, then what it was that next came into her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love! Near to her close and consecrated bower, when she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that worked for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thickskin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take, and ass's gnaw I fixed upon his head! Anon, his Thisbe must be answered, and forth my mimic comes, when they him spy, like wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, so at his sight, away his feathers fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when at that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway laughing
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too. And the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked up forth, she must be I.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so?
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, plunge in the deep and kill me too. Where is he? Oh, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Ow! Dog! Ow! Cur! Hast thou slain him then? Could not a worm, an adder, do so much?
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege. Never to see me more, and from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind. Helena of Athens see thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go! Swifter than an arrow from Tiger's bow!
Flower of this purple dye, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, make her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky.
Captain of our ferry band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook thy me. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep.
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her all?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind now you give her all.
Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves not you.
Oh! Goodness! Nymph! Divine! Oh, how ripe in show! The lips! Those kissing cherries tempting grow. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Fight! Oh, hell! I see you're all bent to set against me for your merriment. If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and superpraise my parts, when, I am sure, you hate me with your heart.
No, Helen.
Demetrius, you are unkind! Be not so! For you love Hermia! This you know I know!
Lysander! Keep thy Hermia! If ever I loved her, all that love is gone!
Helen is not so!
Look where thy love comes!
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo! She, is one of this confederacy. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you with these conspired to bait me with this foul derision?
I'm amazed at your words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not, said Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph divine and rare.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at me, hold the sweet jest up. But fare you will, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, fair Helen! My life, my love, my soul, fair Helen!
Excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so!
If she cannot entreat, I can compel!
Your threats have no more strength than her weak prayers! Helen, I love thee, by my life I do!
I say I love her more than he can do!
If that be so, withdraw, and prove it too!
Quick, come!
Lysander! Where do you intend all this?
Away, you Ethiop! Hang off, thou cat! Thou burr! Vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
Hate me! Wherefore? Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid! In earnest shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of doubt, out of question, out of hope, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler! You thief of lava! What? Hast thou come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine in faith, have you no modesty, no maiden shame? Why, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. She hath urged her height, her tall personage with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into thine eyes! Let me down!
I pray you, gentlemen, though you mock me, let her not hurt me. You perhaps may think, because she is something lower than myself, that I can match her.
Lower! Hark again!
Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again! Nothing but low and little! Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come to her!
Away, you dwarf! You bead! You acorn!
Sir! You are too ambitious in her behalf not scorns her services! Let her alone!
Now she holds me not. Now follow if thou darest.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress. All this because of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though. To run away!
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest these knaveries wilfully. Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Go, therefore, overcast the night with drooping fog, and lead these testy rivals so astray that one comes not within another's way. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, the juice of which hath this property, to remove from thence all air, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for yonder shines Aurora's harbinger.
Make no delay. We may effect this business ere break of day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, baby.
I'll be with thee straight! Lysander! Speak again, thou runaway art thou fled!
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars? Out of the bushes that thou lookst for wars, and wilt not come?
Aye, art thou there?
Follow my voice, will triumph and will hear.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, there he is gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. Oh, come, thou gentle day, for if but once you show me your grey light, I'll find Demetrius and avenge this spite.
Bind me if thou darest! For well I know thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face! Faintness constraining me on this cold bed. My day's approach, look to be visited.
O weary night, abate thy hours, that I may back to Athens by daylight.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds makes up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desire. Here will I rest me till the break of day.
When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known that every man shall have his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all will go well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I
thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where is Miss Cobweb?
Ready?
Good, Miss Cobweb. Get you your weapons in hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee from the top of a thistle. And, Miss, bring me the honey bag. Mustard seed?
Ready?
Give me your neef, mustard seed.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Peas Blossom to scratch. I must to the barber's. Methinks I am marvels hairy about the face. And I am such a tender ass. If my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues in the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desires to eat.
Truly, methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that will seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch the acorns.
No, I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But let none of your people disturb me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies away, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors for this hateful fool, I did ask of her changeling boy, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Be as thou wast wont to be. See as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how I loathe his visage now.
Robin, take off this head.
When thou wakest with thy own fool's eyes peep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me. Thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight dance in Duke Theseus' court triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
My fairy lord, attend and hark! I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found
on the ground.
with these mortals on the ground.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. I never heard so musical a discord, such sweet thunder.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius is, this Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
Is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these lovebirds, but a couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
I shall reply, my lord, amazedly, as one half sleep, half waking. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of Athenian law...
Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law upon his head! They would have stolen away! They would, Demetrius, thereby, to have defeated you and me! You of your wife, and me of my consent! Of my consent that she should be your wife!
My good lord, I know not by what power my love of Hermia melted as the snow. But all the love, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye is Helena.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Aegea, I will overbear your will. For in the temple by and by, with us these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer.
I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he goes about to expound this dream. Methought I was a... No man can say what methought I was. Methought I had... But man is a patched fool if he would offer to say what methought I had. Oh, the eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to perceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, for it hath no bottom. And I will sing it at the labyrinth of a play, before the Duchess. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
Nay, you have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus as he.
No, he simply hath the best wit of any handicraftsman in all of Athens.
Yea, and the best person too. And he hath a very parable for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon, not paramour. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters! Masters! The Duke is coming from the temple, and there was 2 or 3 lords and ladies well married. The passport had gone forward. We had all been made men.
Oh, bully bottom, thus hath he lost 6 pence a day during his life. If the Duke had not given him 6 pence a day, I'll be hanged.
he would have deserved it.
What are these lads?
What
are these huts?
What oh, most courageous day, oh, most happy hour!
Oh, masters, I am to discourse wonders.
But ask me not what.
For if I am to tell you, I am not true Athenian.
Let us hear, sweet bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together. Meet presently at the palace. Every man look o'er his part. For the long and the short of it is, our play is preferred. Oh, let him who plays the lion not pare his nails. For I shall tell you, they are to hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. Oh, no more words. Away! Go! Away!
What these lovers speak of.
More strange than true, perhaps.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, grows to something of great constancy, howsoever strange and admirable.
Gentle friends, joy accompany your hearts.
More than to us waiting your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is Philostrate?
Here, mighty Theseus.
Tell me, what entertainment have you for this evening?
There is a brief how many sports are ripe. Make choice of what your highness will see first. The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp.
Well, none of that.
The rite of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage.
That is an old device, and it was played last winter.
A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his lover Thisbe. A very tragical mirth.
Merry and tragical, tedious and brief.
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. Which makes it tedious. And for in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself. Which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. More merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
We will hear it.
No, my noble lord. It is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. Go, bring them in. Love and tongue-tied simplicity at least speak most to my capacity.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill. That you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
Indeed, he hath played on this prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not in tune.
Who is next?
In this same interlude that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so. And this cranny is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lady.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence!
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art, when day is not! Oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, give me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse back!
No, in truth, sir, she should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it will fall cat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, oh, sweet and lovely wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair that happen thee.
I see a voice! Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe?
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander I am trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Not Shaphelus to Procris was so true.
As Shaphelus the Procris, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole and not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done, wall away doth go.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear, the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance but quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar! Then know that I am Snug the joiner, for if I should as lion come in strife, to this place, twore pity on my life.
A gentle beast and of good conscience.
The very best and a beast that ever I saw.
This lantern doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
Indeed, this is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is it the man in the moon?
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you is that this lantern is the moon, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these things are in the lantern. Well, all these things should be in the moon. Well, silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is all Lily's too. Where's my love?
Well run, Lion!
Well run, Thisbe!
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace.
Well masked lion!
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good, what, stained with blood? Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear. Devoured, my dear. Come, tears, confound. Art sword and wound. The pap of Pyramus, I the left pap, where the heart doth hop. Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, loose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove it us!
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight!
Asleep, my love. What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise. Speak, quite done. Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose. Gone. Lovers make and moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore. Since thou hast shore with that shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast embroil! And thus, crispy ends, and farewell, friends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Are left to bury the dead.
I, a wall too.
Oh, no, sir, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers.
Would it please you to see the epilogue or hear a burgomaster?
No epilogue, I pray you. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time.
day, through this house, each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. And the issue there create, ever shall be fortunate. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.